This is a production of WTVI PBS Charlotte.
A little bit of margay sausage, a little bit of shrimp,
A natural in the kitchen,
some potatoes, and some sweet corn.
he can whip up a recipe without thinking twice at the upscale Fahrenheit restaurant in Charlotte. Not only is he in charge,
A lot of production going on.
he's also the owner. Whatever your palate craves, Chef Rocco Whalen knows how to cook it. He even showed me a thing or two.
You're doing a great job. Careful though, don't cut yourself.
As a young boy growing up in Cleveland, Ohio, Chef Rocco developed a passion for food early on.
But it gave me a sense of family and community, and was really a place where no one really ridiculed me.
His passion for cooking also turned into a love for eating, and it showed. Chef Rocco remembers being the heaviest kid at the school bus stop. The taunting was relentless.
And my last name is Whalen, W-H-A-L-E-N. I've had tape covered over the N on my football jersey before that led to the whale. And that's obviously a term that we all know and love. It's a bigger mammal in the ocean. So those are the things that kind of led me towards obesity.
Despite his expanding waistline, Chef Rocco knew he was born to cook and pursued it as a career.
Throughout high school, I was the only Letterman football player that was in home ec class, believe it or not, because I just wanted to cook. And for me, it was an opportunity to express myself.
By age 24, Chef Rocco opened his first restaurant. Today, he owns 6 restaurants in Cleveland and Charlotte's only rooftop restaurant, Fahrenheit. Now, at age 40, he's at the top of his game. He's even made appearances on the Food Network and the Travel Channel. And like a true chef, he celebrates every success with a good meal.
With emotional eating, which is definitely something that I was or am, you take the good with the bad. There's no better way of enjoying a great review in a magazine or a publication than going out and having champagne or truffles and lobster and some of life's indulgences.
But over time, all those high-calorie indulgences started adding up until his body weight exceeded 400 pounds.
I couldn't control my eating, and my wife really kind of brought me back into reality and said, listen, I want to be here with you. I want you to be around with me, and that was really the turning point for me.
Let's go, Rock.
That's when he knew he had to make a decision, so he changed his lifestyle
Yeah. 3, 2.
and began cooking healthier meals.
A little bit of a fingerling potato hash with corn, shrimp, and started with just a little bit of sausage. Brings out the flavor and the fattiness, so if you're really health conscious or you're watching what you're eating, you can have a little bit. It goes a long way. And we're going to serve that underneath a nice piece of local grouper. Try this.
Taste testing everything he cooks is no longer an option, although I got to do a little myself.
All right. Just a little bit. Corn, potatoes, a little fresh basil. Everything's really fresh.
Now, he carefully plans out his meals before heading into work, and daily workouts in the gym are routine.
I try to employ guys that are skinny, that like to taste my food, and they taste a lot of it, but I typically pack a lot of my lunches and breakfasts. I start my day with egg whites, cup of coffee, fresh fruit, yogurt.
The way he perceives food is different. He's now more interested in fueling his body than feeding it.
And that leads me to be a better husband, better chef, better operator, better restaurateur.
He's also watching his sodium intake, and that's keeping his blood pressure down.
If the charts for the United States say that you should have less than 2,000 milligrams of sodium a day, be very careful with what you're doing, because if you have a slice of prosciutto or a slice of pepperoni or charcuterie or Parmesan cheese or something along those lines, there's a lot of sodium in there that's not accountable.
Chef Rocco also encourages people to pay attention to the ingredients in their food. For example, the tasty biscuit.
Everybody loves a buttery biscuit, but there's like 15 ingredients in a biscuit.
If you're watching your weight, he recommends avoiding pastas and cream sauces, and above all, don't overindulge.
sauce?
Instead, go for entrees with lean protein and choose lots of leafy vegetables. As you start making healthy choices, Chef Rocco says don't set yourself up for failure by setting unrealistic expectations.
I was on a path of destruction, and I took that opportunity upon myself to change that. And you know what? It's not going to happen overnight. It didn't take you one day to gain 400 pounds. It's not going to take you one day to lose 400 pounds. It's consistent, positive effort and making choices for yourself to be a better person today than you were yesterday.
Living a healthier lifestyle, one spoonful at a time. For Carolina Impact, I'm Sarah Batista reporting.
a production of WTVI PBS Charlotte.